The fire ferrets need to ante up 30,000 yuans for the championship pot.
30,000 yuans? You wouldn't happen to have a secret avatar bank account overflowing with gold, would you?
I got nothing. I've never really needed money. I've always had people taking care of me.
I'll figure something out. I always do.
Could at least give his idea a try.
Come on, come on!
Hey, Bolin, is that you?
Oh, hey there, Shady Shin.
Heard
Shady
you're a big-time
Shin.
pro bending player now. Not bad. Good. You
No.
Bo, I'm back. Picked up your favorite dumplings. Oh, Bolin? You here, bro?
No.
He's cute. Korra, is that the handsome firebender boy that drives you crazy? Does he drive you crazy in a bad way? Or does he drive you crazy like you like him?
Let me help you. We can take Naga,
Who's Naga?
my best friend, and a great tracker.
No.
Your best friend is a polar bear dog. Somehow that makes perfect sense.
I'll take that as a compliment, city boy.
Shady Shin showed up and flashed some serious cash. Bo took off with him in his hot rod. The triple threats, the red monsoons, the Agni Kais, all the triads are muscling up for something
Acne
real big.
ties.
Now that's all you're getting out of me.
And Bolin's about to get caught right in the middle of it.
Bolin. No.
No, Naga. Pabu's a friend, not a snack.
We gotta hurry.
That's a bad sign. She just goes in.
Bolin!
Oh no. Bolin! How could you get caught?
Naga, come!
Naga's so cool. Come on, isn't there a good way to stop them? Oh no. Come on, Korra. What are they doing? So cute.
Mako, we are going to save your brother. I promise you that.
If they want to do that, they need more information.
Shut your yapper and listen up. My friend got kidnapped by some chi blockers. Where'd they take him?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do.
Hey! What's going on over there?
The avatars are pressing us! Help!
Let's scram. Why didn't
How
the
annoying.
equalist put a location on these?
Look at the backs. There's 4 different images of a map.
They just need to find out where.
Bingo. That must be where it's going down.
The revelation is upon us, my brother and sister.
Oh, it's a good thing they grabbed one.
Please welcome your hero, your savior, Amon!
Shady. It's like a cult.
For a demonstration, please
no.
welcome Lightning Bolt Zolt, leader of the Triple Threat Triad.
Oh my gosh.
There's Bolin.
Wait! You're gonna regret doing that, pal!
Dang. You can do that kind of bending? Ah, it's dangerous.
What did you do to me?
Your firebending is gone. Forever.
What did he do though?
The era of bending is over.
I thought only Aang can do that.
Of equality.
What are you doing back here?
Looking for the bathroom?
I guess the answer wouldn't work. That works.
Thanks.
Come on. Oh no.
I love you.
Now get the heck out of there. Oh no. Oh. Ah. Yeah, about that.
The Avatar. Did you find your
Tell
friend?
him.
Yes, but I was at an equalist rally. I saw Amon.
But this means the revolution is more dangerous than ever. No bender is safe.
That's true. But this does confirm that it is only the Avatar that should be able to do that. So it's just a question of how he's able to do it, and then once they figure that out, then they can probably stop Amon. I was wondering when the revolutionary people or the equalists were gonna come about again, because they did hint at the foreshadowing at the end of, I think, episode 1. So it's nice to finally see them more in action and actually taking the steps to go forth with their evil plans or whatever. But it also does shape what Korra has to do, because I wasn't sure what her role was going to be in this series as the Avatar, because, you know, Avatar is supposed to bring peace and balance or whatever. But, I mean, obviously with Aang's, it was very easy to understand, which is like the war. Here it seems to be the balance between the non-benders and the benders, perhaps. At least that's my thought. Because when you think about it, in the previous Avatar series, it's very clear that non-benders are not really the focus of the series. I mean, they did have allies who were non-benders, but it wasn't like much. It was just firebenders versus everyone else at that time. But then here it's like, oh, now the non-benders have a problem with benders, because benders are also becoming a little bit more problematic, mostly because they were used to the peace, most likely after the war. So it's very intriguing to see how the dynamic changes. And I actually do think that Korra's personality with that kind of conflict is a good thing. Because imagine if Aang, like at the age that he was in the previous series, if he was in Korra's situation, I feel like it would have been really bad. Not that I'm saying that he doesn't take things seriously, but I don't think he would have been happy or even comfortable trying to take on things that are this aggressive and I guess, I don't really know how to like explain it. Like his adventure was very clear cut and simple in some ways, like just from like objective, big picture type of thing. But Korra's requires a bit more force, but also some sensitivity in the way that you approach things. And I think despite Korra's more forward and aggressive nature, I do think she has a lot more considerateness in her bone. Like, not in the typical sense, but she's a lot more sensitive about the things going on and more aware. I think in some ways she's more similar to Katara in that sense, rather than, probably helps that she was from the water tribe, so I wonder if it's because the way that they teach their kids makes them a bit more sensitive and aware, just like Katara and Sokka and all those waterbender people. But I do think she's the right kind of person. That is his name, right, Sokka? It's been like so long, I don't remember all the names. I'm gonna have to like review all the original Avatar people's names. It's been too long. I really forget names easily. I think it is that. But yeah, she has a bit more sensitivity to it, which I appreciate, even if in the beginning she seemed a bit more like aggressive and, you know, teenager angst kind of stuff. But I do like the way she's approaching things and not being like too stubborn. I mean, she is stubborn in some ways, but she's not as stubborn as I expected. And she's a lot more amiable and willing to listen when the other is also willing to, you know, listen to her too. I actually really enjoy Korra's personality a lot more than I expected. I still think that if I was younger and I watched it, especially right after, if I watched the original Avatar and then watched Korra right after, I would have been maybe put off by her. But I'm glad that I didn't do that and that I waited until now to watch it. It makes it a lot easier to view her without being influenced by what I remember from the original Avatar, which was a long time ago, so I don't really remember much about it because of that, thankfully. It's easier to look at this as like a separate new series, but with like some understanding of the world building already that's established and then made more colorful and complex with the things that they show here in this series. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!